Thing you got to do is suggest alternatives for solving the problem. Now, take that guy I saw the other night. Once the woman behind the counter had dealt with his feelings and allowed him to cool off, she began solving his problem by suggesting alternatives. Whenever possible, offer the customer a choice. Emphasize what you can do, not what you can't. But if you can't do something, be sure to explain why.
Well, as you know, we're out of that particular VCR, and unfortunately, we don't expect another shipment until next week. But let me tell you what I can do. I can special order one from the warehouse, and it should be here in 3 days. Or I could call the Northside store and see if they've got one in stock. Or if you like, I could talk with the manager, explain the situation, and see about arranging for a substitute. Which would you prefer?
How long does it take to get one from the other store?
Well, if they've got it in stock, you could pick it up tonight.
No way, I'm not going to drive clear across town. I think the substitute is the only answer.
Now that you've discussed the alternatives, agree on a solution. Make sure you and the customer agree on the action to be taken.
Shall we handle it that way, Mr. Davis? I'll call the manager right now, tell her what's happened, and we'll fix you up with a substitute.
Well, that'd be okay.
Okay.
And always follow through. Make sure you do what you say you're going to do when you say you're going to do it.
Good news. Everything's taken care of. If you'd like to go back to electronics and ask for Luis, he'll help you find a substitute. Better yet, I'll take you over there.
And finally, whenever possible, depending on your company's policies, do something extra. Doing more than you have to builds goodwill. And it says to the customer, you want them to come back.
Oh, Mr. Davis, we'd like for you to have this videotape.
Oh, hey, listen, that's not necessary. I'm just glad to have this VCR.
Oh, please. It's our way of saying sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh.
Let me ask you a question. You remember the golden rule? Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Well, when it comes to customer service, I think you ought to follow the platinum rule. Always treat the customer, me, the way I want to be treated, because I may look at things differently than you. And after all, it's how I, the customer, wants to be treated that really counts, right? Uh-oh, look who's back.
How can I help you?
All right, what happened?
Sir?
My car. What did you do with my car? When I brought it in for the tune-up, I told you specifically there was a stalling problem.
Yes, Mr. Biegler, you did.
Yeah.
When we did the tune-up, we didn't find any additional problems. And when we drove it after the tune-up, it was running fine.
Well, it's running terrible now. Comprende?
Yes, sir, I do.
Deal with his feelings. Don't just stand there with your arms crossed, looking uptight and defensive. Uncross your arms. Let your body language show you care and you want to help.
This is without a doubt the worst place I've ever brought my car for servicing. I mean, you're slow, you're incompetent, and your work stinks. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes, Mr. Biegler, I do, and I'm sorry.
You grease monkeys are all alike. It's in one ear, out the other. I don't know how you stay in business.
Now ask him to talk about it in your office.
Would you like to discuss this in my office? I think we can work it out there.
Fine. It's none of his business anyway.
The customer should be encouraged to keep talking so he can vent the anger. So ask open-ended questions.
Mr. Biegler, I can see you're upset.
Oh, you picked up on that, did you?
Now, can you tell me specifically how the car is running now?
Do I have to spell it out for you? It stalls. Like it's not getting enough gas? Well, you guys operate. You probably forgot to reconnect something.
Can you tell me exactly how it stalls?
Well, I'm driving along, and all of a sudden it slows down, like it's losing power. Then all of a sudden it speeds up again. I get up to a stoplight, it dies. I got enough problems without this. I don't need it, you know?
When the customer starts to calm down a little, start changing the conversation from talk of feelings to a discussion of the facts and start solving the problem.
Let me ask you another question. When the car started to slow down, did you see a lot of smoke from the exhaust?
No.
Do you recall hearing knocking or grinding like metal on metal?
No, nothing like that.
Next, give feedback.
You've got every reason to be upset with us. I understand your feelings completely. I mean, to have to bring your car back right after a tune-up, that'd be frustrating for anybody.
It is.
We'll get it fixed. Let me just go over this material with you again. You're driving along and suddenly the car begins to alternately slow down and speed up.
Right.
You saw no smoke.
No.
There was no knocking or grinding.
Nothing like that. Nothing. Look, I don't have time for this. I got appointments all over town. I need my car like right now, huh?
Let me tell you what I can do. We can take your car, put it on the rack right now. I'll get a mechanic right on it. Or I can have someone run you to your office and bring the car over when it's ready. Or if you want, I could check into a rental car for you for the afternoon. Now, which would you prefer?
Well, If you put it up on the rack, what are we talking about in time to fix it?
Well, I think I know what the problem is, and if I'm right, I could have you on the road within the hour.
Well, I'm here. Okay, go ahead.
Now, make sure you and the customer agree on the solution.
So we put your car on the rack, look at it right now. Is that all right with you?
1 hour, max.
11:45.
I'll wait down there, yeah. I gotta hand it to that guy. He's pretty sharp when it comes to customer service. It's too bad his people can't fix cars.
Mr. Bigler.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I've got some good news.
Oh yeah?
I found the problem. There's a tiny crack in that vacuum hose. And even when you're looking for them, those buggers are hard to find.
Yeah, fine. What about my car? Your hour's about over.
Oh, you're ready to go? Huh? I know you're in a hurry, so I had one of the fellows drive it around front. The keys are in it.
Oh, great. How much do I owe you?
Well, we'll check with the cashier.
Well, thank you.
And Mr. Bigler, I hope you come back.
Yeah, well, maybe.
Mr. Murphy, your car's about ready, too. I'll just step back and get the ticket.
Okay. Thanks. You know, I bet he's feeling really good right now. Wouldn't you? An angry customer comes in with a problem like that, and by the time he leaves, it's solved. To me, that's what excellent customer service is really all about. Keeping your cool, caring about the customer, and solving problems. You know, I learned a lot today watching people. What did you learn? I learned that to deal with an angry customer on the phone or in person, you've really got to care about people and to handle both their feelings and their problem. To deal with the customer's feelings, you show understanding. Empathize with the customer. Make sure your tone of voice, words, and body language say you're interested. Ask open-ended questions to encourage the customer to talk and vent their frustration. And then ask closed-ended questions to help you get the facts. Give feedback. Let the customer know you understand and you want to help. And summarize the problem to show the customer you've listened. And I discovered that to solve the customer's problem, you should suggest alternatives for solving it. Agree on a solution, follow through, and when possible, do something extra. Show the customer that despite the problem, your company does care and you want them back.
Well, thanks, Mr. Murphy. Oh, if you have any problems, you give me a call.
I will. Thanks. Well, what are you waiting for? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Everybody back to work. Time to go out there and deal with those angry customers.